have green hands because I've dyed my hair. There's moments where you look through your old, what are you doing? You know, get through the moments where you're going through your old storage, where you got like your spare shampoos and your spare makeup removers, and you get your spare hair dye. Yeah, there was a green hair dye in my box, and I saw someone with green hair dye the other day, and I liked the look of it. It's alright. It's just makes everything green. I did it years ago and it made everything green, even my pillowcase. But it's nice though. The ends are like much more lighter and it's kind of like a foresty green. But yeah, apart from that, it's just a bit naff. It's the size of my head. Oh my god, it's the size of my head. My head isn't that big. Start off by moisturising your lip. This is a lip balm I got in a glossy box 4 boxes ago. Messy pop. Next up, grabbing my MAC strobe cream. I bought this ages ago. I was impressed at first and then I kind of got bored of it. And then I came back to it and I like it. And the best way to apply this is using a brush, because the brush that you'll use your foundation for would then also be coated, and it means your foundation will apply a lot easier. I feel like a Martian today. It's not always a bad thing if you're in Katy Perry's world. Martians look pretty cool. Excuse my little bumpy lip, prone to getting the lip damaged. That's why you should bloody well use this, innit? So next up, I'm gonna grab some of my new paint pot from MAC. It's a Pro Long Wear paint pot. I've used this in my Instagram as a multi-purpose use. So I use it on my lips as a lipstick and also on my eyes. It's very close to Quarry, but it is, as it says, a stormy pink, kind of like a mauvey pinky colour. With what's left on your finger, just kind of push it up a little bit so you've got a bit more height on that shadow. This will keep your eyeshadow powders in place and make your eyeshadow itself last a lot longer throughout the day as well. So what I've grabbed next is one of my slightly messy quad palettes, and the colour I've gone for, which is very similar to the paint pot, is Quarry. I guess a bit more lighter. I'm not actually dead on, but it's a powder base, so it'll just make it set a little bit better and produce much more of a blendable look. Seems to have lost one of my brushes, but I've gone for the dome brush, and the name's rubbed off, but it's kind of like more of a stippling tiny brush, but this will do anyway just to pack the colour on. What I'm going to use is my sketch from MAC in my quad palette and use that on the lid and blend it up. I'll use a bit of Fix Plus spray also to make it a bit more stronger and more pigmented. What I will do is go back over with my Quarry and just blend out the top of the sketch. So now I've done my top eyes, I'm going to do underneath. And I've got a very old, well, I've had Barry M glitters for years and years, but this is one number 47, and it's a very kind of burgundy, reddy tint of orange. It's quite Christmassy colour. That'll be going along the bottom as the accent colour to the eye. May look a little bit red and quite a deep colour, but once you add your lashes and you put your foundation and concealer on, it tones it down a lot better. It is quite a Christmassy look and quite a gothic look, but it is fantastic for the winter time. I'm going to use some eyeliner, just put a thin line all along the top and a tiny bit of a flick, but not too much.
My DJ is live in the place.
Grab a black coal for the top of the waterline. And I've got the L'Oreal False Lash Telescopic Mascara to put on the top and the bottom lashes. Grab my pure pigment in vanilla, and I'm going to use this just underneath my brows just to highlight. So grab your Duo glue and your stamp clips and tweezers and your eyelashes and apply.
My DJ is live in the place.
So I'm going to apply some Chanel Salty Tan on my face just to contour using a buffing brush as well. I'm using for this makeup look the Illamasqua Skin Based Foundation in number 7. Grab your trusty Last Perfection concealer from Collections and use this just to highlight underneath your eyes, give more of a brightening look. I tend to go back with the Chanel Soleil de Tan and just slightly highlight the nose area a bit on the top of here just to help contour a bit better. This technique is really good to make your lips look more plump and out there, but the trick is not to do it too much. Brows, I'm using the same as always, which is the Fluid Line MAC gel in Dip Down, and also 2 angle brushes as well. I'm going to highlight my cheeks and the areas that will need a bit more brightening, and I'm using the Sleek Contour Kit, which is my renowned kit I go to at the moment, and this one's in the colour Light, and I'm just going to use the centre one with a contouring brush from Real Techniques.